Okay, so 20 jumping jacks. We're gonna get right into knee tucks, leg cradles, and quad walks. So knee tucks are gonna be, you're just gonna lift up high as you can. So you're gonna do 10 of these. You're gonna do 10 leg cradles, and then you're gonna do 10 quad walks. Okay, so just 10 of each, 5 on each leg. Kind of at your own pace. That's 10. I'm gonna switch to leg cradles. So I just grab in front of my leg and pull up with both hands. See a lot of people that will just grab onto here and then pull up, and that's a little bit tough on the knee joint. You want it to be more in the hip. Now we're gonna go to quad walks. When I do this, I try to get my knee past my other knee. So I grab this leg and pull it past. Nine and 10. Next we're gonna do is it's gonna be kind of like a modified sun sail if you do yoga, or I call them inchworms too in our weights class. Or our arms gonna come up high overhead, come back down. You're gonna touch the ground. You're just gonna inch out with your hands. And you're gonna hold a high plank. As you get into high plank, you can bring your right leg up, get in a runner's lunge, pull it back, left leg up in a runner's lunge, pull it back, inch your hands back, and then up over your head. We're going to do 3 of them. Okay, and they can kind of be spaced. If you stay with me, that'd be great. Okay, so just arms up, down, inch out, hold high plank for a second, leg forward, left leg, inch back. That's 1. Inch out, right leg, left leg, inch back, arms up. That's 2. Right leg, inch back, and that's 3. The last thing for our warm up, we're going to do A skips. So we do A skips. We want knee up and toe up at the same time. So you don't want to point your foot. You want dorsiflexion. We're going to do 20 A skips. So it's just 1, 2, all the way to 20. It's 10. And that's somewhere around 20. So we're going to get right into the workout. Now, normally we would do pull-ups. So if you have a pull-up bar, you can do pull-ups here. I usually do sets of 8 to 12, somewhere in there. But the first back exercise we're going to do out here, because I don't have a pull-up bar, is going to be called bent over Y's. Okay, so when you do Y's, your thumbs are going to be up. Your back's going to be flat. So when back's flat, you're coming right up in front of your body. So it looks like this. Okay, so we're going to do 15 bent over Y's. Okay. That's 5. It's 10. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is just regular push-ups. And all of the push-ups are going to be kind of a choose your own adventure. We're going to end up doing 10 total sets of push-ups. So if you want to do sets of 8, sets of 10, sets of 15, you can just kind of pick. What I like to do is tell kids to pick a number, and if they get through it, try to do more next time. So our first set is just going to be regular push-ups. Okay. So I'm going to do 15. You can do as many as you want. If you need to modify, you can modify. You want your hands, your fingertips to be slightly facing outside. Okay. You don't want them inside like this. You want them outside. Okay. So just 15 regular push-ups, hands under your shoulders. And so for each thing that we do with our lats and with the push-ups, we're going to do it one more time. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do 15 Ys, and then you can pick what number of push-ups you're doing. Okay, so right to our Ys. So thumbs up again, out front. Five. 10. Okay, and right after that, we're going right back to our regular push-ups. So it's our second set of push-ups, and try to hit the same number. So as you go through this, if you pick, if you picked 10 and you're on your sixth set and you're having trouble getting it through it, just modify and just remember that for next time. And if you have questions, then go ahead and unmute and ask as we go here. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is something a little different. We're going to do some shoulder mobility. I hope maybe I'll do it this way. Okay, and I hope this makes sense. We're just going to do this 3 times. It's really good. I want to do a little bit of push-ups first, and then I want to do the shoulder mobility. 3 total of them. But you're going to lay down your chest. You're going to have the hands in front of you, just on the ground, head down. You're going to lift your arms up as high as you can, around, rotate them so the backs of your hands are going to come up your back as far as you can. And you rest there for a second. Come back all the way around. Now your palms are down behind your head as far as you can. Like you're freezing, like you're getting arrested. You're going to rest for a second and then bring them back. So that would be 1. So we're going to go through that rotation 3 times. Okay. So arms up. Back of the hand is far up your back. For some people, this is easier. For me, it's pretty tough. Back around behind your head. And then rest. That's 1. Up and around. Freeze position. That's 2. Far back you can get it. Freeze position. And that's 3. You just shake it out for a second. It's really good to do those mobility exercises if you're doing a lot of push-ups or anything like that. Okay, so the next one that we're going to do, I'm going to open this up a little bit. We're going to do bent over T's and incline or bent push-ups. So we just did bent over Y's, which are in front. Now we're going to do bent over T's. So you're still, back is flat. If you have a lot of pressure in your low back, you can bend your knees a little bit more. But now instead of your thumbs being up, your thumbs are going to be down, and you're going to go straight to the side. This is a bent over T. Okay, so we're going to do 15 of these, and then you guys can pick your own number of push-ups again. Five. 10. 15. Okay, so for incline push-ups, I'm going to use the chair. I'm going to put hands here, and I'm going to do 15. You just try to pick your number and stay with it. Okay. Ten. Okay, we come right back. We're going to get right back into our bent over tees. Okay, remember thumbs down. So try to drive your pinkies up when you do this. So 15 of these. That's 10. Okay, so when you do bent over Ys, should get you up here a little bit more. You bent over Ts, it's more down between your scapulas. Okay, back to your bench push-ups. Whatever number you pick. So that was set 4 of push-ups. And if you need me to slow down, let me know. Okay, the next two things we're going to do is decline push-ups and arm circles going forward. So when we get into our arm circles forward, you're going to take your hitchhiker thumbs again. And when you go forward, you're going back as far as you can. You want to get back. I don't have great shoulder mobility, so it's something I try to work on. But back, when you come forward, you want to dip your thumbs down. So they're bigger arm circles. And we're going to do 15 of them. Okay. So 5, 10, 'kay, so that's 15. And then we're going to do decline push-ups. So we're going to put our feet on something. So if you have a couch, a chair, a table, really anything works. So try to stay with your same number if you can. When you do these, it's important that when you're in this up position, you don't let your hips do this. You want to keep your hips in line, so keep them up, and it's going to give you a little bit of a core workout too. Okay. So hopefully we're good. We're going to go right back to our arm circles forward again. It's easy once you get like in the middle of this set, and I find myself doing this too. When I'm going back, I stop getting my hands past my body. When you go back, try to really open it up and get your hands back as far as you can. 5, 10, 15. It's amazing, like 15 arm circles, how much it burns. You think like, oh, I'm doing arm circles, not that big of a deal, but it does, it gives you a burn. Okay, back to decline push-ups. Again, keep your hips up. So that was 6 of push-ups. So we just arm circles going forward. Now we're going to do arm circles going backwards. And we're going to do wide push-ups with them. Okay. So arm circles backwards, it's the same idea as arm circles forward, except instead of taking your hitchhiker thumbs and having them go forward, now you're pushing them back as far as you can. Okay. So we have 15 arm circles backwards, and they're again big arm circles. Okay. 5, 10, 15. Okay, so wide push-ups versus regular push-ups. And I see it, a lot of kids do these wrong when they do them because they either go way too narrow or they're way out here and they're way too wide. All you really want to do by rule of thumb to change this up is to take your normal push-up position and go about 3 to 4 inches wider than you normally would. So if I was normally about right here, I would just kind of pinky thumb my hand, open it up just a little bit, so you're about 4 inches wider than your shoulders. Okay, and then same number that you've been trying to get. So again, if you're starting to get, that was our 7th set of push-ups, so it should be getting a little tougher. If you're starting to hit that wall just a little bit, then you can modify or do whatever you need to do to be successful. Okay, we're going to go back to arm circles backwards. So we have 15 of those. Hitchhiker thumbs up, going over the top and back. 5, 10, 15. Okay, right back to our wide push-ups. There are 8 set of push-up. You're starting to feel a little bit, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, it's okay. I feel the same thing. So wide push-ups. So if you're getting through this and you just finished set number 8, you're like, yeah, I feel really good. The next time you do it, try to do maybe a higher number or just change it up a little bit. The next one we're going to do is a core exercise, and then we're going to do either close hands or diamond push-ups. So the first choice core, I just call it choice core on the first one. You're going to do whatever kind of crunches you want to do for 30. And you can change it up. You can do 10, 10, and 10. I'm just going to do regular crunches, and then I'm going to do some obliques. So kind of on your own, 30 crunches, any kinds you want to do. That's 5. I'm going to change it up now. I'm going to put my knees over to the right so I hit my external obliques. That was 10 that way. My knees are going over to the left. So that was 30. Our next 2 sets of push-ups are everybody's favorite, our diamond push-ups. So when you do this, hopefully you can see my hands. I think you can. Okay, so I have just some shoulder mobility, elbow issues. Like a normal diamond push-up, your hands are like this. Mine are a little wider. Okay, so I'm about right here. And this is the one where it gets a little tougher. Okay, so I'm gonna do 15. That's my number for the day. You can pick whatever number that you have. So in there you saw I had a little bit of a stop there at number 12. Okay, you get up to the top, stop for a second, and then finish up. That's totally fine. The next core exercise we're going to do is straight leg scissors. We're going to do 30 of them. And we'll start, I'll just let you know when we hit 5s. I'm going to start with my right leg up, my left leg down.
important to keep your lower back on the ground. So try to press through, press your belly button down, and keep your low back down. Okay? If you want to make this a little bit easier, you can take your hands underneath your butt. If you want to make it harder, hands off to the side, or hands over your head. So here we go. It's 5. 10. 15. 20. 25. And that's 30. And we are on our last set of push-ups. So try to finish it out. If you can do it without modifying, that would be awesome. So here we go. Last set, diamond push-ups. Our 10th set of push-ups.
All right, guys. That's it. If you have any interest in other things that you want to see, then let me know. Otherwise, thanks a lot.